Hi Stampers, welcome to my tutorial. This is Nancy Novak. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I sell the Stampin' Up! Products that you will see here, and you can purchase them very easily online at my blog, www.stampandshout.com. And let's get started. Today I am showing you my Easter Bunny Hershey bar wrapper. So this has a standard Hershey bar in there, and I wrapped it and decorated it into an Easter bunny, and I'm going to show you how I did that. First thing I did was to cut out all my pieces, and most of this is just from scraps. The basic wrapper you can do in any color you'd like, and it's cut to 5.5 inches by 6 inches. The head is a 2-inch circle punch. The eyes, ears, eyes and nose are the 1/2-inch punch circle. The cheeks I used a 7/8 inch scallop, and the hands and the feet I used the 2-inch oval punch, and the inside of the ears are I punched that with the festive flower punch. And this, you can do any type of greeting you'd like. You could do a little square, you could do a label. I used the 4 frames stamp set, and I punched it out with a decorative label punch. And now I'm going to show you how I put it all together. First thing I said, I cut out all the pieces, and then I took my sponge dauber, and this is, you don't have to do this, but I just thought it added a little bit more style to it. And I just, on all the white pieces, I went around and just sponge daubed the edges, kind of gave it a little bit of a distressed look, just so it wasn't pure white. And I did that on all the white pieces. And then I just started assembling it. I'll put the wrapper on first. And again, this is 5.5 inches by 6 inches. I put a piece of adhesive tape here because it's a little bit stronger. Just put your Hershey bar in there and wrap it up. And I'm going to have all these dimensions on my blog. The instructions will be there with pictures. So just peel that off, squeeze it in there, and seal it. So that will be the back. And then I just use snail. I also use glue in some parts. This I'm going to snail on. Right there. The ears. Snail that on. Goes real quick once you have all your pieces cut out. Put a little snail on the bottom of each ear and plop them behind. And then for the face, I have the 2 black circles, and I used a gel pen, and I just put a little bit of white on the eyes. And you can either snail or glue these. If you glue them, it gives you a little bit more freedom to move it around a little bit. Position it however you want. For the cheeks, I put a dimensional on the back, just to pop them up a little. You might want, well, I'm going to do it after. I was going to say you could put the whiskers on before. The nose, I just added a little snail to that. Oops, I added it to the wrong side. said, I use scraps, so I don't have any pink candy to show you, but I'm going to use this. I changed my mind. I do have pink. Let's fix that. We have a sticky nose otherwise. I love these punches. Snail the nose on. Cute. And whiskers. I took the skinny end of the black marker, drew my whiskers on. This one got a little squiggly. Drew a mouth on. Then I adhered my label, again with snail. And then for his hands, I put snail on each end. I put the front on first, where I wanted it, like he's holding on to this, and wrapped it around the back. And then for his feet, I stamped 3 little circles. This is Blushing Bride, and I stamped little circles and a big circle for his pads. I think I used, you can use whatever circle stamp you have. You could either even do it with your markers. I used this little dot on Reason for the Season, and then I used, for the bigger dot, I used one of these dots from the Painted Petals. I just took the edge of it and stamped it, and you just adhere that like so, like that. And if you don't want to stamp it, you could also, I thought I had 2, you could also just mark the plain white with little black lines, and it looks just fine. And then if you want, you could add a bow. And if you also would like, you could add a little tail on the back, which looks really, really cute. And there you have it. Easter Bunny Hershey Bar Wrapper. I hope you liked my video. If you do, please subscribe. That way you will be notified by email every time I have a new video. You can also go to my blog for lots of card inspiration and other crafting ideas. And thank you for joining me.